What's going on, everybody? It's Core here, and welcome back to Need for Speed Carbon Battle Royale. So the last time we left off, I had just started the career mode, and I found out that it was incredibly tedious, and I was unable to unlock any cars, even with 15% completion, and my RX-8 just couldn't handle the difficulty of the AI drivers shortly thereafter. Or it might have been me who couldn't handle that, but let's not get too much into that. So anyway, in today's video, I'm back on Need for Speed Carbon Battle Royale, and today I'm going to be introducing a character, if you will, in the Core universe. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like for you to meet Steve. Steve is a Renault Megane RS that I will be using a lot in this video and my upcoming Need for Speed Carbon Battle Royale videos. I don't know why I gave this car a name, to be honest, but I guess it was just something different and unique. So yeah, this is Steve, and Steve bears the logo of our crew, which I, since the last video, changed. It's now this Phoenix. So yeah, today we're going to be using Steve, who is a Tier 2 drift class car. Some pretty insane torque boosting and some quite good stability as well. We're going to be using Steve to conquer some new territories, preferably actual race. And we shall be beginning with this sprint race right here, Acorn Palace, which is part of a territory you can't access in the default game. So let's go. So in case you're wondering, Steve is almost completely maxed out with the exception of a few parts, but we might do that in this video as well. And go! The perfect launch zone for this car is, for some reason, extremely low down in the rev range, and it's quite easy to miss. They did a good job on the sound. I can't show you the sound because I no longer split the audio tracks, because Shadowplay refuses to record my mic if I split the audio tracks, which is always nice. But take my word for it, it sounds good. It handles really well. It's not very drifty, obviously, it's front-wheel drive, it can't be drifty, but I also tuned it more for grip. Wow, okay, that was smooth as hell. I wonder if we can actually use Steve to take on Darius. I mean, I have the race unlocked because I used the unlock all things cheat due to the fact that I ran out of patience because I hadn't unlocked a single car 15% into the career mode. And in Need for Speed Carbon, for those of you who have played it, you know that about 15% in is when you start unlocking new cars. One thing that's interesting about Need for Speed Carbon Battle Royale that I forgot to mention in the last video is normally in Need for Speed Carbon, Tier 1 and Tier 2 cars go up to Pro Package performance upgrades, and only Tier 3 cars can access Race Package, which is the best grade available. In Battle Royale, every car in the game now has Race Package upgrades regardless of what tier it is, including this car, which is Tier 2, but you can still do Race Package upgrades to it, and that's very convenient. So what did we unlock? Toyota Corolla, huh? Which Toyota Corolla? I mean, it doesn't matter because I have everything unlocked, but I'm really quickly gonna piss off to the dealership and see what Toyota Corolla we unlocked. Oh, of course, the A86. I should have remembered that. Apologize. Back to some more racing. Shouldn't have gone to the dealership. Alright, yeah, because a Scion TC can totally do donuts like that in real life. Ah, you see, I missed the perfect launch there. Alright, Megane, excuse me, Steve, show me what you got. Another thing that I found out about Need for Speed Carbon Battle Royale while I was messing around with it is when it comes time to challenge the bosses, you don't take them on in a duel and then a canyon race. Instead, you do a race wars type race with like 13 other AI drivers, which is always fun because the AI in Need for Speed Carbon Battle Royale is on some extreme drugs. But you take them on in a duel, and then you have to get from one point in the map to the next, and then that's it, you've defeated them. There's no canyon battle, there's no duel, there's nothing. And then you unlock the crew member from their crew to be a part of your crew. I've always found that really strange, always. I found out about that yesterday, but I still find it extremely strange that you don't have to challenge the boss on their own, but instead... Oh no, wait, excuse me. You do have to do a canyon duel against the boss, and then drive to that specific point in the map. But the canyon duels are not part of the boss race itself, instead it's separate, and you never know whether or not you're going to go up against the boss when you select the canyon race from the map, because part of Battle Royale is that canyon races now no longer occur just between you and the boss. You can have a canyon duel with a random AI, which is how it should have been always, if you ask me. You might have seen me complain on Twitter, but the rubber banding is pretty ridiculous in this game. Like, The AI has no idea what they're doing. They constantly crash into traffic or each other most of the time. And then you can be chilling here in first place and suddenly they'll show up out of nowhere, pass you, and then you'll never be able to catch up again. And most of the time in my experience when that happens, the AI is always driving a Chevy Cobalt. I don't know why, it's always the Chevy Cobalt that gets the rubber banding advantage. And 240 is all this thing will do. Damn it, Steve, I thought you were better than this. We gotta tune the top speed a little bit better. Well, if this thing does only 240 an hour, no chance in hell we're gonna beat Darius with it. Although, judging by how the boss battles have changed, the race against Darius at the end of the game is probably quite different as well. But we still haven't gotten to that point. I can do it now due to unlock all things, but I don't want to. I still want to, like, progress through the game and acquire territories. And also, one thing I've noticed is I'm speaking a lot more in this video than I usually do.
I apologize.
And one thing that I'm not the biggest fan of is sometimes these races can go on forever. Like if you see that the record for a race is 5 minutes or 6 minutes or 7 minutes, it's pretty insanely long. And across the line we go. Good job, Steve. What have we unlocked? Oh, stupid decals or whatever. Let's see. Let's see what we can do in terms of performance upgrades to Steve. We haven't done suspension yet. Let's do that now. Oversteer. Kind of bias it towards oversteer so as to reduce understeer. Grip tires all the way. Race brakes is the only thing we have left. No, we're going to bias them towards the front. And, well, gotta tune it all the way to top speed just to get something out of the VMAX of this car. Slightly improve it. Alright, we'll do one more race and then I'm gonna sign off. Let's go. Interesting how both me and Neville are driving Renaults, but this is not a Renault. This is Steve! By the way, I did unlock Sal, but I haven't hired him yet because the hire cost is like 50,000, which is a bit unreasonable, wouldn't you say? One thing that would have been really cool as part of the Battle Royale mod, although I don't think this is possible, is for us to choose what car our crew members will actually drive. So like through a debug menu or something, just change whatever we want them to drive. So I could, let's say, I'm driving Steve and I could make Neville also drive a Megane just like me. But like I said, there's a difference. This is not a Megane, this is Steve. And we have the cops on us. But no cutscene to let us know that they're on us now. Which is really bizarre, but never mind. Cops shouldn't be a big deal for us, right? That Brera that's leading the race right now is completely stock on the outside. Oh yeah, and the cops don't mess around in Battle Royale, by the way. They're quite buffed, even at heat level 1. It took me like 3 minutes to escape them in the first pursuit of the game. Ah, thank you. I might have passed that M3 if it weren't for the cop who stopped in front of me. Or that station wagon, swear to God. Steve doesn't appreciate of your behavior. Come on, Neville. Don't gotta do the Brera, just take somebody out. Take out the cops. That should have been a good idea for a wingman, like, instead of taking out AI, the wingman takes out the cops. Yeah, my rear view mirror is disabled even though I remember I enabled it in the menu. I don't think I'm gonna win this, because like I said, if the AI passes you in this game, good luck. Can the cops stop brake checking me, for God's sake? Oh, I'm so not gonna win this race. And there goes the Cortina. That's a bit embarrassing. We're getting our asses handed to us here. Nope. I'll just skip the first part of the race. Thank God for editing. Skip right to the part that we got up to last time. Okay. I think we got up to here last time before I decided to rage quit and restart. Good news is I'm in first place. Bad news is cops are still on us and the AI will soon catch up because rubber banding. Let's hope they don't. And yeah, like I said, the cops don't chill. Like, I'm barely into heat level 1 and there's already 4 of them. And here comes Neville. He's right behind me, which is convenient. As long as Neville wins the race, we win the race. Now, don't you even dare. Come on. Come on, Neville. We got this. Come on. Ooh. Swear to God. Thank God none of the other drivers took the shortcut. Otherwise, we would have been screwed. Woo! Hell yeah, Steve. Good job. All right, Steve secured us a win there. I unlocked the SLR McLaren already. I mean, I had it unlocked previously, but already. That about wraps it up. I'm gonna stay here and escape the cops. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope it was a pleasure meeting Steve. You'll be seeing a lot more of Steve on my channel, especially in Need for Speed Carbon. And thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.